I'm going to demonstrate today how to wash your hands properly in the healthcare setting. So I'm going to turn on the water, and it has to be at lukewarm temperature, not too hot, not too cold, and so it's not splashing. I'm going to wet my hands and start it from my wrists down, making sure they're completely wet. I'm going to get some soap. Really have to make sure I'm lathering my hands and getting them everywhere, even up onto my wrists. Get my nail beds, because bacteria can also be in your nail beds. Inside of my hands. Really make sure I get everywhere. And I'll do this for about 30 seconds or 2 happy birthdays. Now I'm going to rinse them off with my hands pointing down again. Rinsing them off from the wrists down. And I'm going to make sure that I'm not splashing the water. I'm just making sure it goes into the sink. Now that my hands are clean, I'm going to leave the water running while I get a paper towel. So make sure to dry them off. And they're still not completely dry, so I'm just going to get another paper towel just in case. Okay, and now that they're completely dry, I'm going to use the same paper towel to turn off the sink and be on my way out. Hi, my name is Julie Cebo, and today I will be practicing how to take a patient's health history and their vital signs. It's September 23rd at 6:15. Hi, my name is Julie Cebo. I'll be your nurse today. What's your name?
Natasha Adler.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Millstone, New Jersey.
When were you born?
1/29/93.
Okay, what's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a student nurse.
Oh, that's really great. So what's your reason for coming in today?
Just a physical for school.
Okay, so you don't have any chief complaints that have been bothering you? Anything that you want to let me know?
No, just physical.
And you've been feeling generally healthy lately?
Yes.
Okay, good. How about in the past? Have you had any diseases any illnesses in the past?
Nothing big, just fever here and there.
Okay. And any major surgeries or injuries I should know about?
Nope.
How about in your family? Has there been any diseases in your family in the past?
No, other than my grandma has diabetes, but that's about it.
Okay. And are you taking any medication?
No.
Are you allergic to any medication?
No.
How about anything? Are you allergic to any foods?
No foods, no.
For the examination today, I'm just going to be checking your height and your weight. Would you mind taking off your coat and your shoes? Okay, and before you step onto the scale, I'm just going to calibrate it. Okay, now please step onto the scale. How much do you believe you weigh?
140.
You're 135, look at that!
Oh my god, best day ever.
And now I'm just going to be checking your height. Can you please step back onto the scale, facing this way? Okay, and this says that you are 5'3", 63 inches. Please duck down and get off of the scale. Okay, thank you very much, Natasha. As part of the examination, I'm going to be taking your temperature. How are you feeling today?
Great.
And have you had anything hot or cold to drink in the last 30 minutes?
No.
How about anything, have you smoked in the last 30 minutes?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to be taking your temperature now. Place this under your tongue. Okay, and your temperature was 98, which is in the normal range of 96.4 to 99.1. So that's good.
Okay.
And the next part of your physical examination is checking your pulse rate and your respirations. And you said that you haven't had anything hot or cold to drink in the last 30 minutes and that you haven't smoked in the last 30 minutes. How about any strenuous activity, any exercise in the last 30 minutes? Have you had any caffeine?
No.
Are you taking any medications?
No.
Pulse, I just want to make sure that both of your feet are flat on the floor. Okay, can I please have your arm? Now I'm just going to count your pulse rate for the next 30 seconds. Okay, and your pulse and your respirations were both in normal range. Your pulse was 73 beats per minute, which is the normal range of 60 to 100, and your respirations were 14, which is the normal range of 10 to 20, and your chest was rising and falling symmetrically, which is good for respirations, and your positioning was correct. You were unlabored, you weren't leaning over, you were sitting up straight, and you weren't using accessory muscles. And then when I was taking your pulse, you had the force of +2, and your rhythm was regular, and you had really good elasticity. The last and final part of your examination today will be me taking your blood pressure, just making sure everything is normal. So just make sure that your feet are uncrossed and on the floor. Just want to make sure that this blood pressure cuff fits your arm. So it should be covering 40% of your elbow to your shoulder. Approximately. Yep. I'm just going to take your blood pressure now. Just going to make sure that it's 2 fingers up. And that covers about 80% of the cuff. And that this artery mark is pointing at your brachial artery. And with the diaphragm of my stethoscope, I'm going to be listening to the pulse. And your blood pressure was very accurate, actually. The gold standard is 120/80, and yours was 122/85. So that's very good.